everybody knows that JJ and I love to strut our stuff, but now people can actually dress up and head to fashion show to support an important cause.
That's right. It is the annual I Am Radiant fashion show. It is back for a 6th year. Here to tell us all about it is Gigi Melandra. She's participating in the show this year, and Kimberly Miles, of course, the founder of the S.H.E.R.O Foundation. We love having you on the show every year. Welcome back.
Yes, no, we're so grateful how much you support us. I really enjoyed working with you guys and super excited to have Willie Garrett as our MC this year.
Wow.
Yes. Willie Garrett, a new manager here at KTMV. We're so happy to have him, and he's a great choice because he's going to do great in front of all these ladies. This is an event about female empowerment. Tell us all about it.
And it totally is. It's more really with youth awareness. So boldly elevating awareness, supporting humanity, equality, rights, and oneness. We have an issue here in Las Vegas and beyond with child sex trafficking. So by creating awareness and much needed funds for these kids, we do have males. We do recognize he, she, and trans. We do have a mixed group of teens. Yes, SHERO, but there's a hero in SHERO, a he and she. So what's really empowerment, safety skills, awareness, and education and how we're going to show up in the world. Right,
Yes.
Gianna, is that correct?
Yes, so I learned in the past 4 weeks, they've been teaching us all we need to know before we go into the fashion show part. So we learned empowerment, confidence, professionalism, how to carry ourselves up in the world, and safety skills.
That is so incredible, and I have to imagine not only you get to learn it, but you're also teaching other people as well. How cool is it to be able to build that community of people learning these very important skills?
It's really interesting because you meet a lot of other people who are just starting up, and you know you're just meeting them and you're learning together, and then you can teach. I have a little sister, so I can teach her all my skills, and it's really nice to like know all these things, and so I can teach all my classmates and all that stuff. So
Love
Absolutely.
it.
The people you surround yourself with and the influence you have on others, it is profound throughout life. I'm sure you will find that more and more. I'm sure you and I have found that out over the past couple decades. Macy's, again, has been an amazing partner for you.
$30,000 so far, and what they've raised to help raise awareness. We're very aware when girls and children do not have access to Wi-Fi, for example. There could be a risk. There's no more telephone put into the bathrooms. So when you're working or shopping at major malls or department stores, we want to make sure we have access to telephones, right? Otherwise, they can be vulnerable. Tell them a little bit about how we met, Gianna, because I think it's important.
well, so actually, I think I was 6 or 7. I was 6 or 7 years old at the time. So my mom she's a local singer here in town, so she was performing at the Palms for an event that they were having. And I got up on stage and I sang a little bit with her, and you know that's how my mom kind of met, you know, Kimberly, and just kind of like saw, you know, how, you know, important the S.H.E.R.O Foundation really was, and how she was like, oh, you know, like maybe I could, you know, like come in and do a couple things to help. So
Yes, you also read my book.
yeah, I
On
read
your
her
own, not
book.
because of her mother. Your mother didn't read my book.
Yeah,
She
I'm a
read my
really,
book.
yeah, I love books. So I read her book, and it's really, really changing. It just changed my mindset. You know, when you're young, you just think everyone is just like so innocent and so nice, and really like the world is very different, and just so many different people. You don't know what, you know, is going through different people's heads at different times.
Yeah.
So reading her book is something I really recommend because it changes your mindset, the way you think, the way you act when you're around other people, you know, to be aware of your surroundings. So
Did that empower you to get involved with the fashion show?
yes, it did. Because reading that book really just helped me, you know, want to support.
I didn't even know she did. Her mother told me. And so what's so important for 13-year-old girls and boys, or whatever you're going through in your own sexuality of awareness at such younger ages and what we're being shown in the world, right? Having awareness and safety, trained by a retired CIA agent to these kids to what to look for. Every adult needs to be aware as well. So we make it really excited by getting to dress up in fancy clothes and walk the runway and uplift and empower them.
Yes.
But the number one thing is safety and making sure that they're actually prepared to lock arms with both healthy adults and other youth.
Absolutely. Well,
Excellent.
we're almost out of time, but I wanted to ask you really fast. I know you're going to be performing at this event as well. Can you tell us about that?
So I'm going to be performing a little, song. I'm also going to be walking as well. It's going to be really fun, and just to see other people walk while I'm singing, it's going to be.
It's going to be
That's awesome.
fantastic. We are so excited for you.
Yes.
Guys, if you would love to participate in this very uplifting event, Fashion Show, it's taking place Sunday, August 28th at the Macy's and Fashion Show Mall, one of my favorite places. All the information is right there on your screen.